Well, we learned something this week. Don't believe in anything because you will be let down. We believed in Joe Hendry. He made it all the way to the mid-big top. NXT, No Mercy, main event. Gary, did you even watch it, knowing you're not an NXT guy?
No, but I had seen some things around circulating around about how he come up on the short end of the stick and who had cost him the title.
Yeah, so this is Discuss TNA, Impact Wrestling, or whatever the hell we're called. Available most everywhere you listen to podcasts. Not many people have been listening lately or watching a lot of TNA videos, and it's mind-boggling to me when they're working with WWE. And I mentioned it like the last few weeks. Just look at their YouTube. No one is watching the friggin' X Division or the Knockouts. It's crazy. The numbers are crazy. But whatever, you can look that up. So Zachary Wentz shockingly defeated Wes Lee at No Mercy. I mean, holy shit, a TNA guy defeating a WWE guy on one of their shows.
Yeah.
On one of their shows where a TNA guy was also main eventing.
What was this an actual NXT pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if this was
No Mercy. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was emanating from where they shoot their tapings too, and it looked way bigger, so it must have been.
No, this was like a. What was this?
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck was this? This in Germany? Whatever, I don't know. I'll look it up. So hang on. But I don't know. I mean, Joe Hendry is so goddamn over, and like we've talked about it before, like he didn't. I don't know. Maybe he should have given him a TNA title already, but I kept saying like they probably can't because he's doing so much with WWE. Like he couldn't.
Yeah.
Like he's not on TNA every weekend. What do you do with him when he's working and whatever? So yeah, like that's what I thought. So he didn't win any TNA titles during the time he was going back and forth, and then he loses here, which I don't know. I mean, I totally get like a WWE guy is not going to lose their title to a TNA guy, but still, I mean, if there's ever going to be a time, I feel like this.
Yeah.
Sorry, this was in Denver. This was in Denver, Colorado.
Okay. You want to build some momentum with a Joe Hendry because, as far as I'm concerned, right now the number one contender for Nemeth's title to me is outside of Josh getting no, he'd have a return clause, but Frankie Kazarian, he has defeated Joe Hendry. He defeated Kushida.
I mean, going by
you know what I mean?
Weird thing, like they didn't, like they don't have Hendry set up as like the top next guy in TNA.
Yeah.
In terms of wins and stuff, like I don't know, whatever. You can all think about that. So just really quick with the so it was Hendry. I mean, he looked like looked like he had a really good chance to win against Ethan Page. Like there's so many things about this. I really thought he could have won. Like I thought Ethan Page was only there to be like a transitional champ for someone, and that's just because I don't like Ethan Page. Nothing personal. I just think he's boring as hell. Like I thought he was great with Josh. I just think I don't get it. I feel like he's like, I don't want to say old. He's not old, but old for NXT. You know what I mean? Like he's not an NXT. Yeah. Like they didn't make him. You know what I mean? It's just I don't.
He definitely has that very throwback look to him. Like his hairstyle is.
He's 34. He's 34 years. Yeah, not bashing the guy, but he's 34 years old.
Yeah, and he looks as old as that. Yeah.
Like it just seems. I don't know. It just seems weird to him as the NXT champion. Hendry, 36 years old. And again, but that's like totally different because it's like he's so goddamn hot. I don't know. I think, and the crowd was insane. The place would have fucking exploded if Hendry got the win there. And like you mentioned before we started recording, it sounded like they were more on Wentz's side against Wes Lee, and like, super weird.
It wasn't even close. It was like
TNA stars are more over with WWE fans currently than with their own fucking fans.
Yeah,
it seems like.
I thought Wentz was getting like a Rey Mysterio pop during this match. You know what I mean? Like anything he did was like they were cheering it to to the hills.
I mean, he shocked me. I honestly didn't. I always would have said he's the third best, but I mean I don't know. Even if he is, those three are awesome. And he was Jesus. I didn't I don't know. I don't think he had it in him like hanging with Wes Lee, and I don't think WWE would ever have him win in this match. But I don't know. Then if you have the good thing is if you're a TNA fan here. Also, sorry, we have some exclusive news on Jordynne Grace coming next. The good news, if you're a TNA fan here, like this thing isn't ending. I thought it was over because Hendry kind of walked out, shook HBK's hand, and he was like, anytime, any place, anywhere. Which to me, he's gone for a while. But the Rascals, Miguel and Wentz have a tag team match for a number one contenders tag team match with two other teams, triple threat on NXT Tuesday this week.
Oh, really?
So that's really cool. And now let me get to Jordynne Grace. News that, well, it's my news. I reached out to a source after she tweeted, and a bunch of people wrote articles saying she's leaving. She tweeted, "It's time to play the game."
Yeah.
And to be fair, that does sound like that is a very good tease.
Yeah.
But she, knowing Jordynne, she might have been playing, you know what I mean? Like, WWE 2K. She might have been playing as Triple H. I mean, she messes with fans, so whatever. I reach out to someone who, whatever, my contact. I was told she's not going anywhere. They went on to say she's currently seen as the face of the promotion by Anthem. Then I said, I don't believe they can lose her at this point. I might as well drop the division. We've been talking about the Knockouts division.
Definitely.
I mean,
that
Jesus,
would
you cannot.
I think that would be maybe the straw that broke the camel's
blow.
back if they were to lose her. And I don't want to see that. But then on the other hand, she has done everything humanly possible.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. But she hasn't feuded with Tessa. I feel like Tessa's out there. I feel like it's a matter of time. Bound for Glory would be perfect. You have Tessa win, then you spend the next 6 goddamn months or whatever, just those two kicking each other's ass. But I don't know. I was going to point out. This is what I was. Just want to point out. I was told. This is what I was told. Could be them saying, trying to protect, whatever, TNA. So, but I believe it. So it is what it is. Believe whatever you want. Or Jordynne was just fucking around. Sorry, go ahead. Oh my God.
Yeah, my son's throwing a fit. Sorry about that, everybody. But
sorry. Go ahead. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, we got a third member of the podcast this week, folks.
There's a bloody ghost trick-or-treater at Party City.
He's talking about he loves going there for the animatronics. I apologize.
And that's why he's the horror king.
Torture box woman.
That's the horror prince.
Daddy, can you beat Mom?
I'm not going to beat Mom. I may be a TNA fan, but I'm not.
This might be a better podcast at this point.
Yeah.
Wow. Question of the.
He's mad at my wife. I apologize, but
question of the year. Damn, we are not going to make Gary answer that one at the moment. So, back to TNA. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Jordynne's leaving, but like you said, she's done everything. But like I said, they're fucking done if she leaves. They might as well drop that goddamn title. So, we mentioned Wentz and Lee, and then Wentz says that they have a match this week, a triple threat match, and it's pretty much set up for Wes Lee to stop his old friends. So I'm pretty sure this is going to keep going with those guys. So it keeps the TNA NXT thing happening, which it seems to be doing great, but I don't know. TNA seems I don't understand the spot that TNA is in, where they're selling everything out like EMeRgEnCe, which we're going to get to. Sorry.
It's super weird because it's like the TV couldn't be at a worse all-time low. It's based on we're not getting great, and then we've noticed on our channel here,
and again the YouTube numbers they're terrible.
Yeah. And then like you said,
unless you're Hardy or Hendry or it's very problematic right now on TNA. Yeah.
I mean, it's very positive on the live event stuff on the calendar, but everything else is really puzzling right now. It's kind of like a transitional period or whatever right now.
Yeah, super odd. Unless they're, I don't know. They need Bound for Glory to be awesome. They need to get people's attention back. I mean, I don't know, because
they need another.
I mentioned before, WWE has amazingly made NXT the number one TNA show.
Yeah,
the most important shit is going on over there.
it's kind of like they need another cross the line campaign or something catchy, you know, to kind of get people back.
They got to do something different. I mean,
Yeah.
the booking has been so fucking lazy with these 6-man. There was,
Yeah.
I mean, look at EMeRgEnCe before we get to it. The System versus the Hardys, Hendry, and Santana, which was really good, surprisingly. And then the knockouts, Jordynne Grace and Spitfire versus Ash, Alicia, and Masha. Alicia is okay, in case anyone was worried. She took a nasty fall and had to be carried out. But again, that was a fun one. Bless you. That was a shockingly good match. Like, the Ultimate X was cool. Kind of a lame ending, I thought. And I was mad that Hammerstone didn't win. But then,
yeah, and Ultimate X very short.
But Wentz getting the title, and I'm not sure if you know, but he had the title at No Mercy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, too, Jay, the match lasted all of 10 minutes, and Ultimate X to me should be about a 20-minute thing, just so guys can kind of highlight their spot.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, just a weird grouping. Like, why not have? I mean, instead of Hotch and even Laredo Kid, I mean, I get you want to have the NXT guy in there, or Hammerstone because he's so goddamn big. Like, why not have Kazarian and Kushida, like actual X guys?
And I do think this is very telling with Mike Bailey not retaining because I've been wondered if, and I think there's a lot of truth to that. I honestly think they're going with a safer bet in Zachary Wentz.
That's another reason I don't think Jordan could be leaving. Like, they can't. I think Josh is leaving. I think Speedball's leaving.
Yeah.
We'll just jump down to Josh really fast.
More than likely, he's probably going to leave.
I mean, I have no fucking idea. I mean, it's another thing. Like, I don't argue with my friend Larry about this all the time. Like, if WWE, like with Jordan, like they brought her over there, she lost. Like Rosemary, she lost. Like, if they're gonna have them come back and actually sign them, like, I don't know, wouldn't you have them not even win, but I don't know, a DQ or some shit? Like, why have them come in and lose, make them look like a loser? And that's why I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think everyone's going to WWE like people think.
Yeah.
Josh is going to AEW, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like a no-brainer, unless he happened to meet someone at WWE, But I don't. I mean, Josh is totally an AEW guy. I think if you paid attention to what Scott Demore was saying, like Scott was a AEW guy, so that means Josh is an AEW guy. Anthem are WWE guys, probably because they like money. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. WWE has money in it, and AEW has fake money that Tony just prints because they just keep losing and losing money.
Yeah, and then I heard Mike Bailey has a lot of friends backstage at AEW as well. So
I could tell he's another one I could totally see in AEW. No personality, let him just wrestle.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Wentz, great personality. He fucking pops off the screen.
Yeah.
Even Hammerstone, I think, has more personality than fucking Bailey, and Bailey gets to talk.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I do like. I guess I like that he didn't win because I don't like him in there. I mean, get him closer to the main event. Also, speaking of the main event, they announced Moose versus friggin' Nemeth right after the show, which was like, why and where? How does that happen?
Yeah,
like I
said, I feel like Kazarian has a better beef, or
number one contenders match. Jesus, like what did it?
Yeah,
I'm sure Moose something will happen this week, but I mean, Moose lost. Didn't he get his rematch and then lose again?
I believe he did something like that. Yeah, I believe he kind of ran its course. That's why I wasn't sure if they would put the belt on Josh, only because I thought it might set up a match between Josh and Henry, and then Henry would finally,
Yeah. I mean, it was just, I mean, Christian Thompson over at TJR Wrestling, our friend, talked about it, like just how weird the booking was for that match, where it was like, because he went up 2-0, Nemeth. Now he's the face. Like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. He was up 2-0 after 25 minutes. Like, it was just like, who are you supposed to root for? You know what I mean? Like, usually the heel goes up and then you root for the face. So, like, I think it kind of killed the crowd a little. Even like the crowd wasn't dead; they were into it. But it was like, I don't know, like the book. I've never seen book. Like, did anyone think Josh was going to win 3 straight times against Nemeth?
No, definitely not. And I mean, based on this card, I know going into this, you were very skeptical. Would you say it maybe over-delivered based on the card? A little?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
yeah,
because I wasn't expecting much.
Yeah.
But here's the big thing. Here's the big problem. And again, mention this. Christian said totally. They got to get, or they don't have to. They should get rid of these not so special specials and just keep major 4. But I guess that's just not a thing with wrestling anymore. Everyone has to have a monthly special.
Yeah,
like,
and I think
you can't make them that special when there's one every fucking month.
I honestly think they took I don't give AEW a lot of credit sometimes, but I will here. I think what they did is they followed suit. They see AEW pulling off these monthly things, and I think they did have a lot of complaints about lack of almost too much time between a pay-per-view, and like nothing really felt special because it just felt like this block of tapings, another block of tapings.
Yeah, and they had a lot of time to build to this one, I think.
Yeah,
and they really didn't. Like, I mean, and look, you have two six-man matches that, like, I mean, that's basically just throwing a bunch of people together. But those are impact.
Well, and we don't have a lot of time till Victory Road. It's not this Friday, but next Friday.
That's what I mean. That's another one. Does anyone need? Like, we don't need that. I'm sorry. That's 2 weeks after EMeRgEnCe. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Nothing can be. Well, I guess that's why they announced the match, because they don't have time to set up anything, so they might as well just fucking announce matches. Like, I realize that's like that. Maybe other than the roster, that's probably the biggest problem. They got to rethink that.
They need to reevaluate the road schedule.
I mean, unless they're making a lot of money.
They have to go live 1 week. You know what I mean?
Well, we did hear they were going live.
Yeah.
I don't know when that was for. I mean, hell, maybe it's for Netflix. Imagine that.
What's that?
I mean, could it possibly be for Netflix? Like, WWE was like, hey, why don't you take our little friends here too?
Yeah, and then somebody made the comment that WWE would be leaving for CW, and they mentioned that, like, could you see them end up getting maybe a USA or a Fi-Fi?
I can't keep up with WWE moving around the goddamn channels with all their television shows.
That's the thing. I could see it, especially Sci-Fi. Maybe not so much USA.
Yeah, I almost forgot. I posted, and we talked about like a few weeks ago that Anthem said they were looking for, a better, bigger network. So they're not just stuck on Axis like I thought. I thought, they're never going to change. It's their channel, but they are looking for something bigger. And I mean, goddamn, they were on Axis and they had something like Netflix up is obviously maybe too much, but Hulu, how about that?
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, listen, that really good. These mixed matches was really good. It was just like, who cares? You know what I mean? Did it matter who won, the System or the Hardys? Well, the System did win. Just want to throw that out there, since in case anyone is paying attention.
The Hardys have got no momentum currently.
But still, they're just insanely over. Like, and again, that's kind of what I was talking about. My friend Larry, like, he thinks like Hendry's at that point.
Yeah.
And like my thing is like, no, like you got to win like the titles first, and like, but I mean, he's just so hot, Hendry. It's such a weird thing. I don't know, like, I just don't think it's gonna last that long. Like,
because by the time they do give him a victory, is anybody gonna care? You know what I mean?
I mean, he has? Like, I guess they're gonna do a number 1 contenders match this month for Bound for Glory or something. How about, and then he wins that? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how he gets.
But I wonder, Jay, like they did say they are planning this major crossover with NXT.
Yeah, and I believe it after after Wentz winning, totally
amazing shit will go down at that very.
Maybe we're worrying too much about TNA numbers when TNA is on WWE.
Yeah,
ridiculous numbers. I mean, it's fucking WWE. Look at the numbers of like their YouTube and shit. Like with these guys.
Yeah, I would be happy if TNA could get like 60% of what the NXT.
Like Wentz has never. I'm sorry, Wentz was in NXT before, but like, what's his name? He's never been seen anywhere close to this before. Hendry, you know what I mean? And he's like getting like these insane views and whatever.
Let's put it this way: he has been on WWE TV, but it was like brief cameo,
like a lawyer, I think.
Yeah, nobody knew who the hell he was. It's kind of
So let's just try to fly through this. So Ultimate X, way too short, and I didn't like the end. Not just, I don't know, kind of lame. Nothing really special happened there. But I mean, it was fun. It wasn't bad at all. Obviously, like, I mean, I don't know how an Ultimate X could be bad. But I don't know. I'm kind of a gimmick horse, so whatever. So Wentz wins. Nothing special from Laredo Kid, which kind of angered me.
Oh, really? Then, yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Laredo Kid guy for some reason. Oh, yeah, because he has a mask. Because he has a mask that they could sell, like you mentioned before. Eric Young versus Macklin. This was probably the only match that I didn't have any real interest in, just because I don't find Young interesting at all since returning from WWE. That's Thompson. Totally fucking agree.
We're kind of struggling, like, with him, the character of Eric Young, because it's kind of like a baffled character, because one minute he'll don the Doctor Doom mask, and then
he's a super face.
Yeah, and it's weird. Like,
it doesn't make sense. EY. It's a cool mask, but you got to lose it, bro. Go back to, like, seriously, wouldn't it be like, this is what I mean about them. Like, there's so many little things they could do. Like, remember, like, I'm saying super EY, but like, if he just went back to being like any of his gimmicks.
Yeah.
Any of his fucking gimmicks were better than this non-gimmick legend that he is, which it doesn't work. Again, it's just like the Hardys, which we mentioned last time when they went back to WWE, which is why I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think they're going to go back unless there's something wrong with one of them. Like, they need to stop wrestling soon. They went back to WWE, and it was like, hey, here's the Hardys. They're going to lose every fucking match, but they're putting people over, and I'm putting in quotes, because no one's getting put over if people are like, oh, look at it's these old guys, and they suck now. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like with Eric Young. There's nothing special about him.
And with his win-loss percentage as of late, he's been losing a lot of close matches, but they're still going loss category.
That's what I mean. It doesn't. I don't know. I feel like you got to bring these guys back. Like, maybe even put a title on EY. Like, remind people quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this dude's a fucking beast, man. Like, remember it. Like, even Kazarian, you know what I mean? Like, give Kazarian the X title once he returns. Like, quickly remind people. Then you show all the video packages of what he did in the past. Like with Eric Young, you could show fucking. Goddamn, it annoys me because he's one of my favorite characters ever. Eric Young. He's funny as hell and he could be badass. And right now he's doing neither, and it's annoying. The only thing good here is Macklin got the win.
Yeah, he definitely very much needed the win, but they did tout this as the first time ever match between the two. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't realize they've never at least tied it on it.
I mean, I guess 1-1. They had to be in a tag match against each other.
Yeah.
So then, Jordynne and Spitfire, the 6-man women's match, which, again, totally lazy, but Jordynne and Spitfire won, and it was a surprisingly fun match. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Ash or Jody. I mean, Jody's not bad. I'm sorry. Her dog recently died, too, which I shouldn't be saying anything bad about Jody. But she also, how about this? She just won the Smash Women's World Championship, so that's cool. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't see her as, like, I don't know. I don't want to say mean. Kind of boring.
I thought in when she had Jody had the kind of the wild child gimmick. I thought
that was more fun. Yeah.
Somewhat get over, kind of more like a Shotzi. Shotzi Blackheart?
It's like they're lowering everyone's gimmicks.
Yeah. I thought maybe she would, get to them levels.
It's
maybe
weird. I mean, Rosemary's getting to do hers, which is nice, but it's whatever. It's weird.
Though she's not. She's probably one of the worst females when it comes to trying to get herself over, because like she just seems so really dry.
Yeah, it's totally fair. Yeah. This was shit. I just had something and I lost my. Wait, what the hell was? Jeez, was Giselle not on this show at all? I was gonna say I thought Giselle. I don't know why the hell I thought Giselle ran in here.
I don't know.
That's interesting. I don't recall her at the tapings either, even though I don't think anyone has full spoilers. Check out olddistractions.com. We got some semi-spoilers, which I guess we'll run down at the end of this.
Scott has big plans for her up in Maple Leaf Wrestling.
I wouldn't be surprised if her and Josh leave, and man, that would be...
She'll probably end up being their version of the Knockouts champion.
Yeah, then Josh's wife goes there. Whatever. So, but hey, listen, good job by the girls the 5 girls. I don't know how long. Hang on. Okay, well, it was 8 minutes, but like I'm gonna guess 7 were without Alicia, so it was 5 girls, in a 6-man match and a 6-woman match, and it was fun. So good job. And the faces won. Jordynne Spitfire. ABC versus First Class. Now this is another weird one. Francis and Casey Navarro, which it's cool, but like, did they do anything on TV? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Casey joined Francis.
He's backstage.
Okay.
he shouted out. This wasn't. I don't think this was this Thursday. It was last Thursday. Thursday. Yeah, KC Navarro was backstage, and he was backstage with. Okay, later. I know in a minute.
Third co-host running in and running out.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he was backstage, and I kind of felt like it was they kind of called an audible, because they had no choice.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah, because Rich Swann
getting arrested.
Yeah, and listen, we've been saying it for a long time. How long has he been around, Navarro? Like, sign the goddamn guy, let him go. He was really good here.
Well, for some reason, Jay, I get the feeling that they probably, by no other choice of their own, they probably did sign him. I kind of felt like there was some.
Yeah, it's one of those like they fell into something good.
Trap to see somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah, and really a good trap because
really enjoyable, and it felt fresh with Navarro in there. That Thompson, totally agree.
And honestly, I think Scott's dropped the ball with KC Navarro many times. So there's another reason why I'm glad Scott's gone, because I think he had a habit of like letting certain talents go, and then we'd settle
and for sticking with certain talents, like
alumni.
And sticking with certain talents that will never get over because the way he used them, like Jake something and Cody Deaner and whatever.
Shira.
So Shira, who was actually on the pre-show. We'll get to that in a second. Just I want to mention this because good catch here. I didn't see this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This was a start of the beginning. Did you? The entrances. Hendry changed it to. It started off like I believe in Joe Hendry, and then it turned into like clap clap. I believe in Jeff Hardy, and the screen had their. And the screen would have turned into Jeff Hardy with like a weird face on and like Matt, but like it was really funny as hell.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they. I think it was more of the same with what he did to AJ Francis with the remember banned for diving or whatever. Kind of uses production on that.
That's basically his thing. Like he's not a great wrestler. I mean, I don't think he ever will be. You know what I mean? He's 30, whatever. No offense to him, he's a good wrestler. I mean, but you don't need to be. If you're that goddamn entertaining, but whatever. I just wanted to mention there was an I believe in Ethan Page sign in the audience. So I mean that's cool. You know what I mean? NXT fans are there, maybe like watching TNA or the other way around. So hey, maybe it's working at like the end of again. It was a sellout again. So it's like
definitely
like people are paying more attention. It's just not working on television or something. Who knows? Maybe people are watching fucking
and I believe
TNA Plus.
And I believe unintended, Jay. I think last I heard, I think Victory Road is nearly sold out too. So
yeah, I mean,
and so close to the last event too.
I gotta say, a big part of it must be that new guy that they hired from Anthem, the money dude. He came in, and I think they sold out every goddamn show since.
Well, that, and I do think AJ Francis does a lot of like stuff behind the scenes with like plugging things, and then like they got.
Hendry's great at that also.
A really good, maybe Anthem hired really good street teams wherever they go.
Yeah, like Hendry's crazy over. He probably doesn't have to do shit on Instagram, I doubt, but he always wears a TNA shirt. Like, you know what I mean? Like if he could be talking about like NXT.
Oh yeah.
He could be talking about like an indie thing, and he'll have a TNA shirt on. Like just I don't know, super cool. I'm sure
he had this time in the world to do all this stuff because he does.
There's like 3 of him.
Doesn't he do like a YouTube web series called Food Fight or something too?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, he's an odd human that just doesn't stop, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we got everything here. Santana. What the hell's with Santana? I know it's not just me.
I honestly thought this was a bad idea, putting him in a mishmash kind of 8-man tag.
Yeah, he didn't fit either. I mean, it was like.
Yeah,
they were like super face guys, you know what I mean? Like Hendry and the Hardys, and he's like not the dick, but he's like the angry, you know what I mean? Like that's not his thing right now. I don't know, unless he's gonna turn heel. I mean, good God, he needs Ortiz so bad, I think. But I don't know. I also blame the booking. Like they had this guy talking for fucking weeks and weeks, doing these fucking stupid interviews when he should have been kicking someone's ass or just like attacking the system or something, whatever. So overall, solid show. I would check it out if you have some time. At least go through some matches. Don't need to watch the pre-show, like PCO, even though I love him. He faced Shira and God, and
Yeah, like
Aaron Cushier is fun, but I mean, how many times? I feel like I've seen that a lot.
Jay, I don't know how about you, but like when I see Shira return for the 87th time,
it's like a kick in the balls.
Yeah, to me, it's like when they announce another Terminator sequel.
Yeah.
It's like no, end it or come up with something new, original.
Yeah, totally. And again, no offense to the talent, and
no,
I mean, we got the whole they're big in India thing. That's always a big deal. But I mean, I'd love to know from Indian fans, like, is he over? Like, do people like him just because he's Indian? Is that racist? I don't know. I don't like people because they're American. That'd be weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I don't give a shit if someone's British or whatever the fucking wrestling.
Well, to me, I know this ain't a popular opinion, but I feel like I would almost rather have the Great Khali on the roster and Pete.
Yeah, I mean, he's bigger.
It would provide an interesting rivalry for PCO.
Yeah, he's more known. He's more known.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I would say check out that show, even though nothing really too special. And I mean, the main event was, if you love those kind of matches, it was great.
Yeah. For some people,
I'm saying the wrestling was great, and the booking was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I know for some people a 60-minute Iron Man match in this day and age is kind of boring, but you have two of the best here, so I think this is very nostalgic in a way because these two kind of old school wrestlers, and like they do a lot of.
I blame the booking more than anything. I mean, this should have been even better because if it was booked normally, where Josh gets the early wins and the good guy is actually chasing, and then he wins late or something, like it was just weird, like because no one was rooting for Josh, so like I don't know, it's weird. Also, Josh losing an Iron Man match to his own finisher. I mean, that's a huge deal that people are not talking about.
Yeah, I feel like
you don't come back from that.
Alexander losing this Iron Man match kind of is like deflating for him, like it was when, remember, he defeated Alex Shelley the first time, and then he faced him the second time, and Shelley beat him.
Yeah,
I don't know, kind of.
But like right after turning heel, like he pretty much had to win if he was going to be like a huge heel or whatever. And I don't know. I think he's leaving soon. I think the facts are he wanted to leave. Anthem said, nope. Here you go. Here's another few months on your contract. Something WWE would do, and I'm sure AEW would do. Look at what Tony's doing with a bunch of his talent.
I kind of feel like his wife Jade looks like she's really perturbed.
Yeah,
at ringside, like she'd rather be somewhere else.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
like they want to.
Yeah, never smiles. I mean, I know you're not supposed to tell women to smile, but you're on television, yo. Sorry, you gotta look like you're having you gotta look like you're not in a fucking horror movie waiting for Gary to come out with his fucking hacksaw. So yeah, we got the Rascals in a number one contender match on Tuesday. If they win, they are in a tag match on the next, whatever the fuck it's called, for NXT. So I mean, that would be crazy interesting. And I have spoilers. I have semi-spoilers. I'm trying to see if there's any other news.
Oh, you're talking about from the tapings this weekend, or the 1 day? I don't know if they had a 2-day weekend.
Okay.
Probably not, because it'd be.
No, yeah, just the one. Oh wait, no, it was.
No, I wouldn't think they would have.
No, it was one.
Pre.
Sorry, I just felt the Chris.
Labor Day taping. I wouldn't think, but.
Okay, ready? But here's Nick Nemeth from today or yesterday. Like I've said this 15 times, in a world where every roster on a company is busting their ass, we tend to stand out as someone who's all on the same page, all working for the same goal, all going above and beyond to help the brand. No one is being selfish and saying, I need to stand out here. I don't care about it. Like, we're all, it's almost an organic coming together of, Jesus, I keep saying like, this rebranding. Since I showed up in Vegas, they did the rebrand where everyone's on the same page behind the scenes. Tommy, Gail, Ariel. That's interesting. Everybody is helping out, and we have one goal: get 1% bigger audience every single week. Tommy Dreamer, Gail Kim, and Ariel Schnurner.
So is that the Ariel that was with Anthem before?
Yes.
And that's the one that played Trey's mom, right?
The Ariel who offered me a ticket to a New York show. A New York show after they fucked me over with the Impact on Twitch thing. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm sick. I have weird disability. I can't tell you a fucking month ahead of time, even 2 weeks ahead of time, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess I was kind of a dick, but I was like, listen, it's TNA. And around this time, they weren't selling anything out. So I was like, you know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
I was a dick
Well, I
about
mean,
it. Like, you know, listen, Friday or Saturday, I'm one fucking person, man. Is it really going to be that bad if I didn't fucking, and
well,
like,
and to me,
that
you were probably
living and not going, so whatever.
well, you're probably in shock too that they would have even offered. You know what I mean? Because like,
But
it's
no, it was the other way around. I was expecting.
Oh.
I mean, the person got a goddamn BFG, all expenses paid trip.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's what I was supposed to get, but whatever.
Sure.
Some people worked it out, so he got it. Scott and Garrett, whatever. So Tommy Gale, Ariel, that's interesting. That's the core, I guess, behind the scenes, which I don't think anyone really knew about. So that's cool. Okay, so hang on. Spoilers. Okay, here's some stuff from Louisville. Carmen Petrovic. Oh, sorry, get out if you don't want. Get the fuck out if you don't want spoilers. Okay. Carmen Petrovic, who, Gary, do you remember Drazen Petrovic from the NBA?
Oh, okay, yeah.
She actually chose her name after him.
Oh,
which is pretty cool. She's from the same country, and she's like, you know, so obviously he's even bigger there. So she answered the open challenge. She's from NXT, another smoking hot NXT girl who can wrestle. It's like a goddamn factory over there. So she lost the match. They don't know. I didn't see like anything about, you know, there might have been bullshit or something, but I don't know. There's like really not many spoilers from this, other than like it was more about matches. Whatever, I'll get to that. So there were 2 debuts: Certified Luke Curtis and Conan Lycan. Gary, have you heard of either one of those guys?
no, I'm very like
No, I didn't even. I heard of Curtis before.
Illiterate, I guess, when it comes to anything NXT, other than like the
No, I don't know. No, they're from. Curtis is an OVW, and then
okay.
Conan Lycan is just an indie guy.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, even less about OVW.
Yeah, I mean, Lycan is just some indie dude. It was a really good look.
Oh, wow,
Luke Curtis has a cool gimmick, and I don't know, nice Twitter presence.
And maybe we're on the verge of signing him or something away from.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it was Explosion. I don't know. So the Hardys versus Edwards and Myers, kind of lazy, but whatever. We don't know who wins. Kazarian versus Callahan. I'm gonna guess Kaz wins that one.
Yeah.
Kushida, okay, this is an interesting one. Kushida versus Alexander. I mean, if Josh loses that, he's done, right?
Yeah. Well,
Moose
back to that Callahan thing. Like, was it
Kaz Callahan?
That TV character. Like, or any mention of that? Probably not, right?
Not on this, because days you don't see that shit. But
okay.
Who knows? Moose and JDC versus Hendry and Santana. Yeah, I don't know. I think Santana's going to turn or something. I don't know. We'll see. And then I have on my writing here, NXT and former Impact on Twitch legend Ariana Grace was there, Santino's daughter.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing she just brought out Petrovic. I'm not sure what really happened there. Conan Lycan actually has video highlights on Twitter at Conan Lycan.
Oh, okay.
In case anyone wants to check that out. Ariana Grace, Jesus. I mean, I know she's like 20-something, but, you know, gorgeous and great on the mic. And imagine, like, the girl from Impact on Twitch. Like, it's just so crazy. 300 people behind. Okay, sorry. Big crowd tonight at Paris Town. Going to be a great night. There are about 300 people behind us, too. Also a longer line in front. You get the point. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you saw that, but crazy fucking... There's literally, like... Wow. There's lines wrapped around the corner for TNA. Jesus.
Yeah, and then people were like, well, why do they keep going back to Kentucky? I think you got your answer.
Yeah, they like wrestling, you jerks. So shut your damn mouths. Hang on. I think there was something else here. Petrovic, Curtis. Yeah, check out impactasylum.net. They have usually good with spoilers, and they'll keep updating stuff. You know, Ariana Grace, and yeah, okay. That's all the news we have for that, and I think everything other than
really good.
Other than me wanting to tell Gary a little about the movie Trap and whether he should watch it or not.
What's that? I'm sorry, Jay. My son came in again.
Sorry. Now it's my really quick review for the movie Trap, which I watched yesterday.
Nice.
Did you actually see it, or did you just hear about it?
Oh, no, I haven't. I was kind of on the fence. That's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Okay, well, maybe this will take you off the fence. It's not a horror movie. That's the problem. That's why they marketed it wrong. Unless they didn't, and it didn't look right. It's a thriller movie. No, it's called a thriller horror. Yeah. It's
but
you
like thriller.
Yeah, I did. But I mean, this was just, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I don't want to, like, it's not giving anything away, but like parts of the movie, it kept making me think this is a fucking sequel to Smile. That's going to be the trick ending. Like, maybe he did it with that other movie.
Kind of like he did with Cloverfield.
Yeah, maybe he did it with another movie. Yeah. No, not, well, he did it with Cloverfield?
Yeah, Cloverfield. Was it Cloverfield Lane? One of no, the.
Where the hell did Gary go? I was not thinking about Cloverfield Lane.
With the Cloverfield.
Oh, sorry, just lost you.
Cloverfield Monster.
Okay.
Cloverfield Paradox. I think that's what it was. The space one, because there was no indication it was a Cloverfield movie other than I think the name, but like
it actually connects at some point.
Yeah, at the end, I think.
Shit. Spoilers.
Yeah, it shows.
I shut it off. I think I shut it off 3/4 of the way because there was no connections.
Yeah.
The Trap. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely worth watching. Josh Hartnett is awesome. Like, I did not think this guy was anywhere this good of an actor. But what the hell?
It had Josh Hartnett in it.
Yeah. What the hell's the M. Night movie with the friggin' Unbreakable? Then the Beast movie, and then they put them together.
Oh yeah, Glass.
Split. And so at the end of Split, they showed it was kind of a sequel to Unbreakable. Like, I really thought that was what happened. That would have been an amazing ending for this movie.
Yeah, I was totally let down by Glass, though. I don't know. It just didn't feel like the same movie as Split. Like, Split was awesome.
No, it was weird. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like too much. But I mean, I don't know. Trap is fun, but it's just like, it's not a horror movie. If you go into it not thinking it's a horror movie, like, it's 3% a horror movie. Like, no, maybe less. It's a thriller, or like, it's more of a comedy at some points than a fucking horror movie. But whatever. It's more of a fucking music movie. M. Night has his daughter singing half the fucking movie, and she's not bad, but
it sounds like the movie I reviewed this week, 13th Summer, was actually more thrilling than the movie Trap.
Oh, here's this guy getting in his plug for his latest movie. Jesus, how many? Well, he's been reviewing a lot of shit. You can check it out. It should be linked somewhere. Gary's movie Crypt.
Yeah, Crypt. Yeah, you nailed it.
All right, that's it for this week. Try to keep it below 45, and did the spoilers. Did an emergence.
Got a run in by my son.
Got a movie in there. Gary's son showed up. Okay.
Ultimate Warrior on our podcast.
Yeah, that was great. With the greatest question ever, maybe.
Yeah, the first CPS.
Dad, psst, take out mom. What? All right, everyone. Have a good one. We'll be back.